Hi and welcome to Chemipedia chemistry classes for 11th and 12th standard. In this video, I am going to discuss about the nomenclature of alcohols, specifically aliphatic alcohols. The general molecular formula of alcohols are OH, whereas R is either alkyl group or aryl group. That is, R may be alkyl groups like CS3, C2H5, C3H7, etc. That is methyl, ethyl, propyl, or aryl groups such as C6H5, what you called as phenyl group, or C6H5 CH2, which is called as benzyl group. So that the R may be either alkyl group or aryl group. So here we are going to discuss about the nomenclature of aliphatic alcohol. So which means R may be an alkyl group such as methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, etc. Whereas in common system, the aliphatic alcohols are called as alkyl alcohol, methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, propyl alcohol, so like that. Whereas in IUPAC system, we have to select the parental carbon chain, which means the carbon chain which has more number of carbon atoms, longest carbon chain, then the corresponding alkane name, and with that you have to add a suffix OL, a suffix OL which represents alcohol. While adding a suffix OL, we are supposed to neglect E, so that in IUPAC system these are called as alkanol. So let us see some example for aliphatic alcohol. So this is the first member of aliphatic alcohol with molecular formula CH3OH. So this compound has only one carbon atom. So in common system it is called as methyl alcohol, because CH3 group is called as methyl, so that common name is methyl alcohol. So IUPAC name, so according to the rule, so longest carbon chain corresponding alkane, last letter E has to be replaced by OL, isn't it? So this is a compound with one carbon, the corresponding alkane is methane, so I am going to replace that E by OL. So this can be called as methanol. The second member with formula CH3 CH2OH. So the alkyl group is nothing but CH3 CH2, what you call it as ethyl group. So this is called as ethyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol. Then IUPAC name. So first we have to find out the parental carbon chain, longest continuous carbon chain, isn't it? To find the longest carbon chain, so you can number the carbon atoms in forward as well as backward direction. Then, so after giving the numbering, you have to select the one in which the function group attached carbon gets the least number. So I am numbering in forward direction as 1 and 2, then backward direction as 1 and 2. Now this is the carbon which is attached with function group. So this is supposed to be given least number according to IUPAC rule, so that you are supposed to follow in the backward direction. Okay, right. So now the longest carbon chain, parental carbon has two carbon atoms, so it is supposed to be an ethane derivative, ethane, OH group, so ethanol. Then the OH group at first carbon, so I can give ethanol, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary for giving number for ethanol. Okay, right. So now we go to the third member of aliphatic alcohol with three carbon atoms. Here we have two different compounds. The first one CH3 CH2 CH2OH. The other one CH3 CHOH CH3. The difference between these two, this is an unbranched compound, a linear compound. This is a branched one, isn't it? Okay. First let us see the naming of this one. See, unbranched, here the alkyl group with the three carbon atoms, isn't it? So it is called as propyl group. Even this also with three carbon atoms, alkyl group with three carbon atoms. This is also propyl, but this is unbranched. Yeah. So normal compound, unbranched compound, we call it as normal compound. So the common name of this compound is propyl alcohol, a normal compound, unbranched. So N-propyl alcohol. How you call? N-propyl alcohol. Okay, right. Then while giving IUPAC name, as usual, we have to number the parental carbon chain, forward and backward direction, both way we go, and we remember the rule, least number to the carbon, alpha carbon, that is carbon which is attached with function group, isn't it? Numbering by backward direction, numbering by forward direction. This is the alpha carbon, it's getting least number when you go in a backward direction. Okay, right. So parental carbon chain has 3 carbon atoms, so it is propanol, isn't it? Whereas the OH group attached with the first carbon, so propan 1 all. Propan 1 all, that one indicates the position of alpha carbon, the carbon at which the OH group is attached. Correct. Propan 1-ol, or it is also called as 1-propanol. You can use the number just before OL, a suffix for alcohol, or at the front of the name, 1-propanol. Okay, but mostly the first one is preferred. The first one is mostly preferred. Okay, right. Then let us see the other derivative of propyl alcohol. This propyl alcohol is having a branch structure, isn't it? Generally, this structure, that is CS3, CH, What is this one? CS3, CS3 structure is generally called as iso structure. What do you call? Iso structure. So it is an iso compound with how many carbon atoms? 3 carbon atoms. So it is isopropyl alcohol. The common name is given this way. The structure what I have circled, that is CS3, CH3 structure, normally we call it as iso structure. Total carbon 3, so isopropyl alcohol. Okay, right. As usual, for giving IUPAC name, numbering the parental carbon chain, both direction. But here, see, when you move either forward or backward direction, the alpha carbon is getting same number 2, isn't it? So that this can be number anyway, either forward or backward direction. Right, up now, a 3 carbon derivative, so it is supposed to be called as propanol. Then OH group exactly at the second carbon, so propan 2-ol. Okay, right. So these are the 2 different derivatives of propyl alcohols. Okay, right. Now we go to the next member of aliphatic alcohol. Okay, right. So that's nothing but butyl alcohol. Actually, in butyl alcohol we have 4 different compounds. Look at the first one, a linear one. The second one, in which we have CS3 group in the branch. Third one, OH in the branch. The other one, last one. Okay, right. Now common name of this. So it's a normal compound, isn't it? Unbranched compound with the 4 carbon atom. So that the alkyl group is butyl. Unbranched, so N-butyl. So it can be called as N-butyl alcohol. Okay, right. Now IUPAC name, we number the parental carbon chain. So according to the least number rule, so we move in a backward direction. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So alpha carbon is getting least number 1, isn't it? So 4 carbon with all OH group. So butanol, OH group at first carbon, so butan 1-ol. So N-butyl alcohol is in IUPAC system called as butan 1-ol. Okay, right. So look at the second compound. As I discussed already, a compound with CS3, CH3 structure is called as iso structure, isn't it? Compound with a structure, this one. CS3, CH3 is called as iso compound, isn't it? Iso, totally there are 4 carbon atoms, isn't it? So it is called as isobutyl alcohol. So this is a compound with iso structure. Total carbon is about 4. So butyl, so isobutyl alcohol. Okay, right. Then IUPAC system. So you have to select the parental carbon chain, isn't it? Longest carbon chain in which the functional group is attached. So here we have 3 carbons, even this also 3, this is another one 3. But you cannot go for this as the longest carbon chain because the function group is is not attached with the longest carbon chain. So that you can go for this, either this one or this one. Okay. For convenience, let us have this one as the longest carbon chain. So I am numbering in a backward direction to get least number 2 alpha carbon, 1, 2, 3. So propane. And here you have to consider this CH3 group as a substituent. Okay. So longest carbon chain contains 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. So propane, OH group, propanol. This is a substituent methyl group, so methyl propanol. So this compound is supposed to be named as methyl propanol, isn't it? Right. Now that OH group is at first carbon, isn't it? So propan 1-ol. The methyl group is attached at second carbon of parental carbon chain. So 2-methyl propan 1-ol. 2-methyl propan 1-ol. Okay, that is the IUPAC name of isobutyl alcohol. The next one is a compound, butyl compound, in which OH is in the branch. Previous one, CS3 in the branch. Here OH is in the branch. Okay, CS3, CH, branch OH, CS2, CS3. Okay, the common name is nothing but secondary butyl alcohol. Secondary butyl, look at the alpha carbon, a carbon bonded with OH group. Is this carbon is attached with two carbons directly. So that's why it is called as secondary compound. Okay. So totally there are 4 carbon atoms. So butyl alcohol, alpha carbon is having a secondary nature. So it is called secondary butyl alcohol. Okay, right. Now let us go for the IUPAC name. Numbering the parental carbon chain. So I move in a forward direction to get least number to the alpha carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. OH group attached with second carbon. So that butane all. It is at second carbon, butane 2 all. So secondary butyl alcohol is called as butane 2 all. Okay, right. Now let us go for the fourth derivative of butyl alcohol. A carbon with 3 methyl groups and OH group, isn't it? Now, so this is the alpha carbon. You can see alpha carbon is directly bonded with 3 alkyl groups, isn't it? Or 3 carbon atoms. So this alpha carbon, we call it as tertiary carbon. We call it as tertiary carbon. So this compound, totally 4 carbon atoms are there. So the alkyl group is butyl. The alpha carbon is tertiary in nature. So tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol is the common name of this. Okay, right. Then IUPAC name, we have to select longest carbon chain. This is the possible way. Okay, so you can select the longest carbon chain vertically, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. Anyway, this carbon gets number 2 because this is the carbon attached with function group. This is supposed to be given least number. Okay, right. So now this is the longest carbon chain. Propane, OH, propanol. Now here you have to consider this CH3 as a substituent. This CH3 group is supposed to be considered as a substituent. Okay, right. So the name can be given as propanol, methyl propanol. This is supposed to be called methyl propanol. The methyl group at second carbon, isn't it? So 2 methyl. What is it? 2 methyl. OH also at the second carbon. So propan 2 all. 2 propanol or propan 2 all. Okay, that is the IUPAC name of tertiary butyl alcohol. 2 methyl propan 2 all. Okay, right. So this is how to give the name of aliphatic monohydric alcohol. All these alcohols are having single OH group, so that we call it as aliphatic monohydric alcohol. Same way the higher members also named. Okay, so let us see 2 more example. The one which has 2 OH group, the other one which has 3 OH groups. This we call it as dihydric alcohol, aliphatic dihydric. This is aliphatic trihydric alcohol. Okay, right. The common name, this compound is called as either glycol or ethylene glycol. So that is the common name. It's not based on any rule. A non-systematic name, glycol or ethylene glycol. Whereas IUPAC name, so parental carbon chain with 2 carbon atoms. You can number forward direction as 1, 2 or 1, 2, isn't it? So it's a ethane derivative. 2 carbon, so ethane derivative. Then there are 2 alcoholic groups. So ethane diol. Then the parental carbon chain numbering can be given 1, 2 or 1, 2, isn't it? So OH groups are bonded at first carbon and second carbon. So that is called as ethane 1, 2 diol. Ethane, ENE, that E you can drop it. Okay, ethane 1, 2 diol. How you call? Ethane 1, 2 diol. Okay, right. So that is the IUPAC name of glycol. Then a trihydric alcohol. Yeah, trihydric alcohol, CH2OH, CHOH, bond CH2OH. Its common name is glycerol. Its common name is glycerol. Then non-systematic name, isn't it? So IUPAC name, this is the parental carbon chain. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 carbon atoms, isn't it? So it is a propane derivative. It is a propane derivative. Okay, right. Each carbon carries an OH group, isn't it? So propane triol. This is nothing but what? Propan triol. E you can drop it, isn't it? So propan triol. Then the OH groups are at different carbon with carbon number 1, 2, and 3, isn't it? So propan 1, 2, 3 triol. So that is the IUPAC name of glycerol. Propan 1, 2, 3 triol. Okay, right. One more thing. Whenever you write number at the front of the name, so after the number you have to use hyphen. When the number comes in between, before and after the number, you have to put dash or hyphen. Then when you write numbers, many numbers, then after each number you have to give hyphen. 1, 2, 3, then hyphen. Okay, so these are certain rules you have to follow while writing common name and IUPAC name of organic compounds. Okay, right. Thank you.